Hey, what's going on, everybody? So today's video, I want to go ahead and show you the new Flow Freestanding 2.0 bag. You might have seen the differences on our product page. I just wanted to show you how we set this one up. We have all the pieces here. Okay, when you receive your Flow 2.0 freestanding bag, you're going to get it in two large boxes. The base with the collar, and then the top bag portion. All the water bags are already filled now. They're gonna be unfilled and stuffed into the base when you receive it in your packaging. So we have 4 caps. We have a cap to screw in the base. We have the collar here, the spring collar with 4 screws. Inside we have 4 of these nubs here, right? So when you screw these in, these are gonna go actually into here when you put it on the top, and I'll show you that a little bit later. This bottom piece right here is the bottom collar, which covers this spring here, right? So those are pretty much all the pieces. And again, the top portion of the bag, all right? So let's go ahead now and put this thing together. All right, so the first thing we want to do is put the base together. So you see you have 2 pieces here, one here and one here. These are gonna lock them in place. So basically this one goes up and then this one here. Once it's all set, you take the cap piece that we have here and you're gonna lock this base together. This way, make it nice and tight. This way, it does not go anywhere, right? So that's step one. Step 2, we're gonna fill these bags. So we have 8 bags in total, about 5 pounds each. I would say 80 to 90 pounds. The base is gonna be filled up. We gotta make sure we strategically place these in the right place. So this half here is gonna take 8 bags. So we're gonna strategically place them here onto the side as we go in, right? 1, 2. Stuff your hand on this side. Position them right. The better you position them, the easier they are to fit all 8 of them in one side. Okay, it gets a little tricky toward the last part, but so that's 2, 3, and 4, right? Kind of maneuver it a little bit. Taking them out is a lot more easier than putting them in. So that's 4, right? Nice and snug. So let's go ahead and do this side here. Again, position them right. It'll be easier to put in, right? Each one, take your time. 2, right? 3. Alright, so now this gets a little tricky. Again, resituate some of these. Make sure you have room. The last one is going to be a little bit trickier because you can't really get your hand into this side to help yourself out. Sometimes you want to might want to leave a little less water in this one if you have a hard time. So let's see if I can get it done right here the first time. Okay. Let's snug them in. All right. The bags are pretty sturdy, so I wouldn't say too much pressure, but let's not put too much where, you know, they can pop. All right, that's it. I'm gonna go ahead and load the other 4. All right, we're gonna start putting these caps on. These caps are all rubber, pretty hard, pretty firm ones, okay? So they're not that easy to put on. I wanna make sure, and good reason, you don't want them popping out, right? So take your time. What I like to do is put the groove in here, put it on, situate the piece so it's nice and angled for each one, and just take your time. Go slow, right? Push it in, all the way around. Snap, snap, snap. Put a little force in. There you go. All right, our caps are in. Let's go ahead and assemble the rest. Last part is pretty easy. Take the collar here. Again, you want to make sure that all 4 of these are present. You're gonna have them back them off just a little bit to where these can still hang on to the nut down here. Okay, so here. Let's hand tighten them first. In the kit, there's the Allen wrench that comes with it. I'm lazy, I use a drill. So last part, we put in the top. Here. So again, if you see here, it's lined up here with the screws. On our base here, on the top here, we have these parts here. So basically what you're gonna do is lift it up, put it in straight down. Make sure it's all the way down, you can tell. And here, I'm gonna go ahead and use my drill and drill it in. All right, last part, home collar. Just so when we kick it, you're not gonna be kicking that spring. Nice and tight, pull it, right? Turn it away on the back, and we're done. All right, here's our assembled bag, the Freestanding 2.0 Freestanding bag with the removable fillable bags that are inside. Side note, we will have some bags that you can fill with sand. You can fill these with sand, but we'll have some sand bags later that will give it a little bit weight, more weight to the base. Our floor is a little bit slippery here, so this will kind of move back and forth, but these bags weren't designed for heavy hitting. They're just mainly getting the flow, okay? So, let's go. So a little bit of movement. We made this bag for mobility and portability, right? So it's gonna move. Other freestanding bags do the same thing, but they don't have our design. They don't have our patented base design where you can remove the bags and take it anywhere. If I were to try to move this somewhere, now I can't, right? But if I just simply open the collar, open up the hole, take 4 or 5, you actually don't have to take all of them out all the time. It's up to you, but yeah, it's again, not made for super hard punching, but I'm laying some good shots in it. It's holding up pretty well. So that's it, everybody. This is the Freestanding Flow 2.0 for 2023.